Cell is the smallest unit of life. Cell एक बहुत छोटा unit है हमारी life का. Cells are often called the building blocks of life. To understand this definition in a more easiest way, I am going to discuss with you an example of a house through which you will understand that cell को basic unit और smallest unit life का क्यों consider किया जा रहा है and why we say that cell is the smallest and basic unit of a living organism. So now have a look at the picture of this house. ये house बहुत सारी bricks के साथ मिलकर बना है. If we are going to break down this house, then what will happen? We will get the smallest unit of this house, that is a brick. We will get each brick and consider each brick as smallest unit or building block of this building. The same way, cells are considered as the smallest basic building block of a living organism. लिविंग ऑर्गेनिज्म एक सेल से बना हो या एक से ज़्यादा सेल से बना हो. अगर एक सेल से बना है तो हम उसे कहते हैं यूनिसेलुलर ऑर्गेनिज्म, और अगर एक से ज़्यादा सेल से बना है तो हम उसे कहते हैं मल्टीसेलुलर ऑर्गेनिज्म. दैट्स वाई ईच लिविंग ऑर्गेनिज्म इज़ मेड अप ऑफ सेल्स. हमारी बॉडी में बहुत सारे डिफरेंट टाइप्स ऑफ स्पेशलाइज्ड सेल्स मौजूद हैं. आवर बॉडी कंटेन्स मैनी डिफरेंट टाइप्स ऑफ स्पेशलाइज्ड सेल्स, और हर सेल की अपनी एक स्पेसिफिक जॉब होती है ताकि जो भी लिविंग ऑर्गेनिज्म है वो अलाइव रह सके, वो सर्वाइव कर सके. We have discussed in our previous lecture the terminologies, that is uni means one and multi means many. So the organism that is made up of only one cell or single cell are considered as unicellular organisms, and these unicellular organisms can't be seen by our naked eye. हमें माइक्रोस्कोप की हेल्प की ज़रूरत होती है to see them, to observe them. We human beings are considered as multicellular organisms because हमारी बॉडी में बहुत सारे सेल्स मौजूद हैं. ह्यूमन बींग्स आर मेड अप ऑफ मैनी सेल्स. अगर इसकी एग्जांपल डिस्कस करें तो एक ह्यूमन आई इज़ कंपोज्ड ऑफ मोर देन 130 मिलियन सेल्स. एक ह्यूमन आई में जो सेल्स मौजूद हैं उनकी क्वांटिटी मोर देन 130 मिलियन है. So now you can understand that multicellular organisms are having greater number of cells as compared to the unicellular organism, as unicellular organism having only one cell in their structure. So now we are going to have a look at comparison chart of unicellular organism and multicellular organism. Unicellular organism, an organism which is made up of only one cell, is called a unicellular organism. ऐसा organism जो कि एक सेल से बना हो उसे हम कहते हैं unicellular organism, while multicellular organism, an organism which is made up of many cells, is called a multicellular organism. और ऐसा organism जो कि बहुत सारे सेल से मिलकर बना हो उसे हम कहते हैं multicellular organism. Back to unicellular organism, they cannot grow very large. Multicellular organism, they can grow very large. Unicellular organisms जो हैं वो ज़्यादा बड़े नहीं होते, उनका साइज़ as compared to multicellular organism छोटा होता है क्योंकि वो single cell organisms होते हैं, इस वजह से. While multicellular organisms having many cells. Next, third point, body of unicellular organism is simple. Their body is simple. क्यों? Because they are having only one cell in their structure, while the body of multicellular organism is considered as complex. Their body is complex. Why? because they are having many cells in their structure. जो भी हमने एग्जांपल भी डिस्कस की ह्यूमन आई की, जिसमें इतनी ज़्यादा ह्यूज क्वांटिटी सेल्स की होती है, दैट इज़ मोर देन 130 बिलियन सेल्स. That's why their structure is not simple. It is a very complex structure. Let's have a look at the examples of unicellular organism. Bacteria, yeast, amoeba. These all three are examples of unicellular organism. इन्हें हम माइक्रोस्कोप की हेल्प के बगैर नहीं देख सकते, नहीं ऑब्जर्व कर सकते. वी नीड माइक्रोस्कोप टू ऑब्जर्व बैक्टीरिया, yeast and amoeba, while multicellular organisms are plants, animals and we human beings. These all three are the examples of multicellular organism that is made up of many cells. Now your homework task is to make title page of your unit name, unit number 1, which we are studying, that is living things. You can draw any diagram from your unit with your title page. After that you have to learn and write question 1, question 2 and question 3, which are attached in the end of your video. लास्ट में वीडियो के आपके अटैच्ड हैं क्वेश्चन आंसर्स, जिन्हें आपने अपनी कॉपी में राइट डाउन करना है. राइटिंग मस्ट बी नीट एंड क्लीन. Question 1 is define the following: cell, unicellular organism, multicellular organism. Answer is cell. A cell is the basic unit of all living things. Cells are often called the building blocks of life. Unicellular organism. An organism which is made up of only one cell is called a unicellular organism. Multicellular organism. An organism which is made up of many cells is called a multicellular organism. After noting down question 1, you will write down question number 2. How are unicellular and multicellular organisms different? Differentiate them by giving examples as well. Here's a chart of unicellular and multicellular organism. You have to make it same as shown in the picture, and you will write down each of the key point in that column. यूनिसेलुलर ऑर्गेनिज्म के पॉइंट्स उसके कॉलम में लिखेंगे और मल्टीसेलुलर ऑर्गेनिजम्स के उसके स्पेसिफिक कॉलम में. देन यू विल राइट डाउन क्वेश्चन नंबर 3. What role does a cell play in maintaining life? Mention N3, as we have discussed this as well in our previous lecture. First role is structure. Cells provide structure to the body. Nutrients. Cells absorb nutrients from food. Energy. Cells convert nutrients into energy. You have to copy all these question answers in your science copy. Have a good day. Thank you.